Welcome to today's finance series. I am going to be talking about developing policies and procedures in a small and mid-sized organization. Follow me as we go into this round of presentation. Thank you. By implementing effective policies and procedures, a small and mid-sized organization can improve efficiency, reduce risk, and enhance overall performance. Let's look at some points that needs to be noted with respect to policies and procedures in SMEs. Under policies, the first is to define the purpose and the scope. You need to clearly outline the reason and application of that policy. The second point is to establish responsibilities by defining the roles and responsibilities for implementing and enforcing the policies. The third point is to set guidelines for decision making and actions. The next is to ensure compliance by aligning policies with relevant laws, regulation, and industry standards. And finally, you need to ensure there are regular reviews and updates of the policies to ensure relevance and effectiveness. Moving on to procedures. Procedure involves outlining the step-by-step process of carrying out a task. So you need to ensure that you provide detailed actions and tasks to achieve a goal. Define accountability by establishing who is responsible for each step in the process. The third point is that you need to include timelines, specifically deadlines or time frames for completion. The next point is that you need to provide resources. Identify the necessary resources required to carry out a particular task. And finally, monitor and evaluate, meaning that there has to be regular assessment of the effectiveness of a procedure to ensure improvements when necessary. Let's look at some policies that the SMEs need to put in place as they carry out activities on a daily basis. So the first is HR policies or workforce management, which will largely cover recruitment, selection, leave and attendance, performance management, etc. You also have financial policies, which will cover accounting and financial reporting framework, budgeting and expense management, tax compliance, etc. Operational efficiency, which would cover production and quality control, supply chain management, inventory management, health and safety, etc. We can also look at IT and data policies, which will cover data protection and privacy, cyber security, data backup and recovery. Another policy is on legal and compliance, which will cover contract management, intellectual property protection, regulatory compliance, and a lot more. Another key policy will be around customer service policies, environmental and sustainability policy, risk management policies, quality management policies, corporate governance policies, and a whole lot more. All these policies will help to establish a solid foundation for operations, ensure compliance with legal and regulatory requirements, and also promote a culture of quality, safety, and sustainability within the business. I hope this point has been very helpful. One key thing for me here is to ensure that your policies, your procedures, they are kept simple and concise to avoid overly complex policies within an organization. When it is simple and concise, it helps to ensure smooth running of operations. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening, and do have a great one.